And let me see. Today is the first day of Beijing. Let me see. From Xi'an to Beijing was a 2-hour flight. Um, mm, Actually, it was better than expected. I learned some characters from the book that my friend gave me from Xi'an. Learned a couple characters. Took a couple naps, and let me see the tour and I, well, the group of people I came with. We drove around Beijing. I mean, that place is huge. You know, I think what I like about Beijing is the fact that since it's the capital, you're gonna see a lot of aesthetically pleasing buildings. But I think one of my issues with the city itself is everything is so far apart. It's like, damn, it's like you gotta walk five on the map is not properly scaled right. It's like when you look on the map, you're thinking, okay, one block is like okay, 5 minutes, but apparently it's like 20 minutes. So you're better off taking the cabs or the subway. So let me see. First day at Beijing, I went to a I think a place where you buy pearls. So the lady, well, no, one of our guides showed us the differences between how to tell fake pearl and a real pearl. So when you rub the pearls together, it's supposed to discharge a white powder, and it's supposed to come off very simple and not look like a scratch. So let me see. Pearl powder, well, at the pearl shopping place, whatever you call it. Yes, all the saleswomen were like hawks, and they start hunting us like they were our partner. How should I say it? Let me see. They were like hawks, and they were hunting us like as if we were all prey. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to avoid them because it's like, it's like a small area, and it's more of them than of us. So it's like, oh shit. So usually what I do is I'd always walk with like a couple, like at least a group of 2 or 3 people that look like they have no clue what they want to buy. So those are the people that they usually avoid, which I'm very lucky. So I was like, you know what? Let me practice my Mandarin. So I had a couple beers, got kind of tipsy, and just started flirting. Hold on, yeah, I started flirting, and so I think I was talking to this like one girl who, I think, I don't know, she was by herself. So I was like, do you like your job? And she said, yeah, because I'm surrounded by shiny stuff, and I was cracking up because it's like usually when I ask people do they like their job, it'd be like yes, and that would be the end of the conversation. So I think with her, I asked why. Well, no, I asked her, did she like her job? She said yeah. I asked why, and she said, I'm surrounded by shiny stuff, expensive. Yeah, those pearls were expensive. I mean, some of these things were like over $100, and the worst part, they were on sale. And my friends were like, no, no, no. I had another friend that was like, we're never gonna find this any part of the world at this price. And I'm like, no, since I don't have a girlfriend, it doesn't make sense to buy pearls for real. Whatever. But let me see, what else? Went to Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square was super huge. Took some pictures. Since people in my group were all foreigners from America, you know, mainly different parts of America. A lot of Chinese people wanted to take pictures of us. Let me see, I think I took pictures with 4 different Chinese people. Um, they get really. It's funny because like when you walk around Tiananmen Square, like I love how Chinese people are so shocked. It's like it's kind of cute in a way. It's like they want to do something, but in their head there's like a confliction. It's like I want to be proper, but I don't want to come off as rude, which kind of comes off as whatever. I think, yeah, to couple pictures. Let me see. I'm so tired. Oh, let's go through this. Let me see. After dinner, no, after Tiananmen Square, took a break. Look at the map. Went to Hooters. Yeah. There's a Hooters in Beijing. So me and a couple friends, we walked to Hooters to Beijing. It was pretty cool. Overall experience, I would say it's pretty good because let me see. Hooters girls are Chinese. They dance. Actually, they do. They actually dance. Yeah. Most of them are pretty. Let's see. Some of them know a little bit of English, but most of them, no. There are a couple that know English very well, and the rest are kind of okay. But food was great. I had hot wings, the hottest level, which was Sichuan hot, which I'm trying to figure out why it's called Sichuan hot. Maybe because Sichuan has like the prettiest girls, and so I'm trying to make that analogy. Who cares? But yeah. So there's this Hooters girl that was giving, that was flirting a lot with my friend. I was kind of disappointed because like he kind of froze up, and I'm like, dude, man, she's giving me eye, that look like I kind of like you, and I don't know why he froze up because the one thing I've noticed with Chinese girls is if they want something, they'll actually seek it out, and I try to stall some time so you can have some things to say. Like what one of the things I did was, since Chinese girls have Chinese and English name, I always ask, no, once I figure out the English name, I always ask for the Chinese name. And so when she wrote down Chinese name on paper, I asked, what do these characters mean? So as she's explaining what these characters are, that gives my friend enough time to, figure out what kind of questions you want to ask her, Start flirting. Oh man, it's why? Such disappointment. I'm so tired, man. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to bed. Good night.